Welcome back to Living Local. It's the start of a brand new year, and for many, that will ignite a desire to explore new hobbies or learn a new skill. Maybe you've always wanted to learn how to draw or paint, get into woodworking, or try your hand at clay crafting. Whatever your interest, learning how to create artwork can come with a myriad of life-enhancing benefits. Joining us in studio is our friend Pat Bereksin with Bereksin Gallery and Art Academy. Always great to have you here, Pat.
Thank you for having me.
So for folks at home that don't know, can you tell us, how did your Gallery and Art Academy get started?
Absolutely. About 30 years ago, when we moved back to the Quad Cities, I was fortunate enough to have a neighbor come over and say, hey, you grew up here. We went to school together. Could you teach my children art? I remember you were good at it. And I started with 2 children at the table, and now we have a full academy 30 years later. So it's been a blessing. Our gallery is 8 years old. 4 years at Bucktown, and pretty soon we'll be celebrating that 4th year in Bettendorf in the old Foster's Music Building at Bereksin Gallery and Art Academy.
Wow, and I've had the opportunity to be out at your facility before. Absolutely wonderful space, and you're doing such good work there, Pat. Now, for folks out there, it's a new year. It's like, okay, I want to take up something new, and I think everybody's so ready for a new year, aren't we?
Yes, yes.
What would you say are the benefits of learning art?
Well, to learn art, it's part of helping you to fill your time, but it also fills your body, mind, and spirit. So for the general public, I'm on Facebook every day, 8 a.m. It's a new class every day, and if they can get a shot of this is tangling. And this tangling is just line and design and doodling. It's very relaxing, and we make sure that you relax while you're working on it. So yeah, that's what we do. So that's a great way to start to kind of quell those fears. The next step is reacquaint yourself with some of those beginning art steps. So we have beginning art classes for drawing, all kinds of different drawing methods. You can go into watercolor, you can go into acrylic painting. This is acrylic. We have figure, landscape, oil painting, pen and ink. I'm telling you, we have a little bit of everything. And right now, our clay lab is undergoing some brand new infusion of artists. We have, not only do we have Laura Warner, who is coming to work for us, I'm assuming full part-time, but we also have Gabby Schad, who will be teaching sculpture and figurative in clay. That's brand new. I just hung up from her on the way over. I could not be any happier. She also teaches in our atelier program for those that are interested in learning the classical methods. So, and from there we have painting portraits, learning to draw and paint portraits. This is one of the new things that we've just added, and I'll be teaching this coming week. We're starting. And our students currently are working on a wonderful project that will be bringing us into this spring, a Wells for Wellness project. They had learned to do portraiture, but we wanted to stretch ourselves and learn to mix more a variety of different skin tones, and that's where we're at. So in addition to that, Pat Halverson has a wonderful exhibition. She's also has been a student who has just exploded with her work. And now, in addition to that, we have a wide variety of STEM classes: science, technology, engineering, art, and math for the kids. They're going to be making go-karts.
Oh my goodness, Pat, you just listed off so many options out there for folks to start learning how to do artwork. What advice would you have for starting? Because there's just so much out there.
Absolutely. I would say start at the beginning, start simple, build your confidence, because the one thing that makes us stop is fear. And people will say, I don't like it, I'm not good at it, whatever. The problem is that you're afraid to fail. And failure, that's the beginning of finding out who you are and how you can stretch yourself. So, I mean, start simple. Make a mug, come to the hand build class, learn basic how to do pottery, but then expand into doing something a little bit more advanced. This that can take you to a whole nother level with fun and design. The same thing with drawing. If you learn to draw from one medium, you can explore other mediums. There's nothing to be afraid of. Remember, an egg is an egg, but if you just give it a little time and a little oomph, you can make it shine, and you can learn so much about how to make the human head.
Oh my goodness, that's so true. And I love the idea of just starting small and really approaching failure as an incredible teacher and not anything negative. It's actually a positive thing, because that's how we learn.
It is a positive. Your last guest really hit the nail on the head. There's so much good going on, and the focus has to be dialed up to good. Focus on I can, don't focus on I can't.
Absolutely. Pat, for you, you know, you started with 2 kiddos that you taught art, and now you have your own gallery, art academy, teaching thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of folks in our community and beyond. What's the most rewarding part for you?
To sit every day and see a child learn something new, or an adult. This pastel is done by a woman who's 70 years old.
Oh my.
And she's, you know, little did they know that they were capable. They unlocked it. They gave themselves permission. Children, we give them permission. I've signed you up for a little class. We're going to meet Mrs. B, and we're going to see, you know, how that goes. But for an adult, they walk in, and we want them to know we have the kinds of teachers that will help you. We're not there to judge you. We take you wherever you are in this moment of time.
Yeah, artwork can be such an empowering experience, can't it?
It can. Yes, yes. We have a photography show coming up, and so that just closed out. Heidi Brandt and Barry Sharp will be judging. We're working with the Riverbend Video and Photography Group. I hope I said that right. But they have been just fabulous to work with, and we hope and pray that that ends up to be an exhibition. Right now, I think we have finalized 24 artists.
Wow.
Yep, as of this morning.
Wonderful. That's so exciting. Pat, thank you so much for covering the host of benefits that can come with learning art, and the many modalities that are available right here in our community.
Thank you, my dear. Thank you. Happy
Always
New Year.
Always a pleasure. Happy New Year. If you'd like some more information on the classes offered and how to register, you can visit BereksinArtGallery.com. We'll also have those details posted on ourquadcities.com.